Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Shot a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he can thump it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. Abbiati gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's going to be disappointed with that. No way through. Madrid already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into... And the shot! Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Donadoni! And there's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Getting up there! No, not the best of headers.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Totti running with the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is great chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Right
time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Aguero. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick reminder today.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we are back underway. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Totti. And here's Haaland. Totti. Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Ligt. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Batistuta. In with the challenge. Donatoni does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Haaland. And this is Batistuta. Donatoni. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Totti wants to run onto this.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, well played, well played. And he thumps it clear. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great vision. Can he finish? Forward! That is a beauty! A finish of true class!
The goal
There seemed no way back, but they are level. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Marquinhos. Coming on the field.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be
There
that,
will be
Peter.
1 minute
Maybe
at
both
a
sides
time.
just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 24,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it's ended all square, both sides showing back. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Delict. And the shot! Well taken goal. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great vision. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. Has a look up and delivers. And he's made sure that's not getting through. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Aguero. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Totti! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And he can thump it away. And it's Totti. Backward it goes. It's a searching pass. Shoots! Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball, not the most accurate pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Schneider, that's a cute ball. And he's got away from it, it's Aguero! Got to be quick to recover this. Aviati herring after the ball here. Rijkaard might be dangerous. Shot, surely! It's there! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Aguero! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That looks a cracking ball. Abbiati can clear it away. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Silvestre makes the interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good alertness. And it's Bellingham. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to belt it away. And he's making progress on the ball. Rijkaard. Oh, cracking. And Batistuta! Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Totti. Is there a chance? And he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
This guy, Ricky Pooch, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
Well, he's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need to be successful in that role. He's a willing runner and enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what he's great at.
Bellingham! Off the post! De Ligt gets it away. Good effort from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. Chance, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No way through. Now it's Batistuta, and he plays one through. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
And the finish! Could move up a gear here. Some good work on the right flank here. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Lampard. Ricky Pooch. This is a promising build-up. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ricky Pooch has the space to scheme. Looking for the run. Not a hint of offside here. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. And it's Lampard. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Batistuta, he has found the way through. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And that is out of play. Neymar. Forlan. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to
2
be.
minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer cuts it out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. And it's half-time. do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Bellingham couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Madrid, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. It's Lampard! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Lampard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Ligt. Oh, that's neat. Well played. Important challenge, that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's put pay to the danger. And it's Batistuta. Goes for the shot! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte. Ambitious ball here. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Aguero. And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making further changes here, and in quick succession. Bebeto to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goa are looking to break at pace. Lampard in acres of space out wide. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And a header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down as opposed to two.
And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? Couldn't squeeze it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. Ricky Puig. And now the breakaway. Now it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there.
4 added minutes has been
Conte.
indicated.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Oh, super ball. Collar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth
We're
ride.
glad to inform you that...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
And this is Totti. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Delivered with swing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar going forward. And he's running through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! And the ball, that's another chance! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ambitious ball here. That looks a good ball through. Deftly away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
1 minute added time.
Spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. Diaz. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'm afraid
Reflections
to
on the
tell you
first
that we're
half?
expecting
Haven't
traffic to be
played that
heavy
badly.
after the final
Getting
whistle
caught
today.
again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're
Substitutions
looking
taking
pretty
place.
satisfied at the break. So, into the second half. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ronaldo clears it away.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Neymar receives it in a good position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis.
Big chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Totti, that's where it came from. Bellingham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Batistuta, and Batistuta! And he couldn't finish.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Neymar aimed beyond the defence. A header! Oh wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Scorer for Portugal.
And a trip.
Number 9.
That's that, the end. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that pass isn't the best.
I suppose if you're
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that is going out for a goal kick. DiMarco has been caught there, it's a foul. Neuer getting this one clear. Rodri. It's Rui Costa. And no, that was never going to make it. He's trying to hit the front line here. Kovacic. DiMarco.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Oh, Haaland! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Kovacic. And he was quick to react. And it's lofted through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they're quick to get it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. "15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to play it through. Batistuta, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Kovacic is always looking to break lines. Messi.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And it's Totti. Now it's Yamal. Haaland shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Keeper's dealt with that. He has a look at Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Aguero! Wonderful Aguero!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That has been cut short. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 18 minutes is
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Madrid have reclaimed it, and that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This might spell danger. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Totti. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get it through? Sanchez gets over and intercepts.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a good run he's making out on the left, and he's managed to get free. It is a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And a chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That is good alertness. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some good work on the right flank here. Probing pass. He's in a great position here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Haaland was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Marquinhos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal to Totti. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Messi.
So we have movement on
Number
both
13,
benches.
Scholes. Coming on the field, number 7, Yamal.
Arsenal have
Number
the chance to go the
17,
other way.
Rafinha. Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? And this is Aguero. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's a delicate pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Ligt. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitutions taking place.
He is through here. To Correa. And it's Bellingham. And that is well cleared. Casemiro gets a foot in here.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he was alert to it. Rijkaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Marquinhos. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, important challenge that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! And we have our very first corner. Gerrard attempts a clearance. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Madrid have their second corner now. Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless at the moment.